You're lying in bed. The television is on. Or maybe it isn't. It doesn't matter. What matters is the remote control resting gently in your hand. It fits, not perfectly, but comfortably. You know the important buttons by heart. Power, volume up, volume down, mute sometimes, arrow keys, select, and yet, surrounding these favorites are dozens of other buttons. Small, silent, waiting, some with words, some with symbols, some blank. You've never pressed most of them, or if you did, you never pressed them twice. Tonight, we celebrate these buttons, the unused, the misunderstood, the forever untouched. Each one has a name, a job, a dream, maybe even a light that has never blinked. We will not wake them. We will only acknowledge them, like stars in a sky we'll never reach. Let your thumb relax. Let your mind drift. We begin with a button made for sleeping. Look closely. Somewhere near the bottom, or tucked along the side, is a tiny button shaped like a clock or a crescent moon. It's the sleep timer. You've seen it. You've wondered what it does. You've maybe even pressed it once by mistake. This button was designed for kindness. You were supposed to press it before bed. Set it for 30 minutes or 60. The TV would turn off quietly. Once you drifted off, it was perfect, in theory, but you never used it because you were already falling asleep, because the remote had slipped between the couch cushions, because you forgot it even existed, and so it remained there, unlit, untouched, unassigned. Still, it waits every night. It hopes you'll notice, that you'll say, "Tonight, I will press the sleep timer," but you don't, and that's okay. The button is used to it. It's learned to love the waiting. Like you, settling under a blanket without asking too much of anyone. Sleep comes, with or without the timer. But still, it's nice to know the button's there. Press input. A list appears. HDMI, 1 HDMI, 2 AV1, and then AV2. You scroll past it quickly, but sometimes you stop. You wonder. You press OK, and nothing happens. The screen darkens. Maybe a flicker, maybe a static hum, but usually nothing. AV2 is not connected. Not now. Not ever. It exists, just in case. For a future device that never came. For a cable that was never plugged in. Sometimes you try again. Years later. Different remote. Different TV. But always, AV2 is empty. It doesn't complain. It doesn't beep. It simply returns to wherever unused inputs go. There's comfort in that. Not everything needs to work. Not everything needs to mean something. AV2 is a reminder that it's okay to have options you'll never use. And maybe, just maybe, that button's only job was to give you one more place to pause. They live in a row or a neat little square. Bright, confident colors. Red, green, yellow, dot, blue. You know them well. By sight, not by function. The color buttons. Somewhere in your memory, you think they mattered. A cable guide. A favorites menu. Something to do with subtitles? But now, they do nothing. You press red. Nothing. Green. Still. Nothing. Yellow. Blue. A row of quiet lights. Without purpose. You admire them, though. They're cheerful. Like tiny candies on a plastic tray. Sometimes your thumb grazes one. By accident. Nothing changes, and that's okay. Because these buttons have embraced their fate. Not needed. Not missed, and yet they remain. Color for color's sake, a row of loyalty. They ask nothing, they offer nothing, they simply exist, like certain thoughts, certain dreams, always available, never required. Let the colors fade, let your mind go dim, and turn now to the button you once dared to press. There it is, the red circle, record, the most powerful button on the whole remote, and yet the one most often ignored. You press it, hoping to capture something, a show, a memory, a moment. But unless your TV has a DVR or an old VCR hidden in the past, nothing happens. The screen blinks, then returns. No message, no recording. The button meant to preserve has no function here, and still, you press it, sometimes, just in case. The record button has dreams. It believes it was born to save something, but instead it waits, like an artist with no brush, like a book with no pages, still beautiful, still full of potential, even in silence. And maybe tonight it records this dream, not on tape, not on disc, but quietly in you, a soft memory of a button that always meant more than it did. And now we come to the quietest button of all, the one that isn't there. You've looked for it, pressed around it, wished it existed. Maybe it was a button toe, pause time, to dim the lights, to quiet your thoughts, to turn off the world without turning off the screen. It wasn't labeled, but you felt it. It never lit up, but it was real. The imaginary button, the perfect one, the one that didn't do anything except let you rest. And in a way, maybe that's every button, because tonight you've pressed nothing, and still you've drifted. No volume, no input, no fast forward, just slow, circular, gentle forgetting. The remote can fall now, onto the blanket, into the couch, down to the floor. It won't mind. Its job is done, and so is yours. Close your eyes. Fade to black. Let the signal cut. You are now off completely.